Undeterred by a Senate defeat on the Trans-Pacific Partnership fast-track bill, the Republican Party and White House strategized to send the trade bill authorization back to the House to start over. The House voted on a TPA bill without FAA, in other words, a fast-track bill without added assistance for U.S. workers. The vote was 218 to 208. Right-wing Representative Paul Ryan explained the vote in this way, quote, "This is a vote for American leadership. This is a vote to declare that America still has it. This is a vote to reestablish America's credibility. The world is watching." There has been widespread opposition among those in the U.S. public who actually know what the TPP is, as well as a good portion of the Democratic Party. But this hasn't meant much to the GOP and President Obama, who seemed determined to push through Trade Promotion Authority at any cost. House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi said last week that she doesn't see the worker assistance bill passing, even though House Speaker John Boehner moved to make it possible for there to be a separate vote until July 30th. My guest is Patrick Woodall, Research Director and Senior Policy Advocate for Food and Water Watch, Public Policy Analyst, and he is now joining me from Washington. Welcome to Uprising.
It's great to be here, Sonali. Thank you.
So let me get this straight. First, they tried to attach a pro-labor bill, TAA, to sweeten the fast-track bill for Democrats. Senate Democrats voted it down in order to kill the whole thing, but that backfired because now proponents of the bill are going to just try to get enough votes for fast-track without the measly bone that they were throwing towards U.S. workers?
Other way, that happened in the House. So the House, this is a long-standing kind of balance on trade policy. On one hand, they push pro-corporate trade deals, but they add a worker retraining program to help those who have lost their jobs because of trade. And that's what passed the Senate. When they sent it to the House didn't have the votes to pass both fast track and the worker assistance program together. So Speaker Boehner broke the bill in half, and the fast-track provision narrowly passed, and the worker retraining provision went down to stunning defeat. And that meant that the package was stalled. And that left three kind of unattractive alternatives for Speaker Boehner. One, he could have a revote on the worker assistance stuff, but since he lost by 302 to 126, he did not see the prospects as good. Two, he could try and pass the Senate bill that included fast track and the worker assistance, but the Republicans are largely opposed to ensuring that workers have safeguards even when they lose their jobs because of the trade deals the Republicans push. And option three, which he took last week, was to pass a standalone fast track bill and then send the whole mess back to the Senate to start again. And this is what happened last week. And now tomorrow the Senate will take up a standalone fast-track bill and possibly another measure that will include the worker assistance program. But essentially, the senators are being asked to take it on faith that the House will ever pass the worker retraining bill, and many Senate Democrats that supported fast-track in the past have trepidation about supporting a bill that they know in the end Boehner won't be able to deliver on. And the president, although he long said that he wanted to sign both fast track and worker retraining, he now says, well, whatever, I'll just sign the fast track bill and hopefully we'll deal with workers later.